Good morning. After Louis and Irving was my last time to act on the Manhattan Playhouse stage, and due to a serious injury by my falling into the audience seats while working stage lights above on a ladder that crumbled and sent me into the seats. Soon, a few months later, my wife and we went to Traverse City, Michigan in 2003. Then, 2 years later, I was able to act and write my plays at the Old Town Playhouse for 13 more years.
of art is poor with the loss of every thought. I offer my assurances of deepest sympathy. President Roosevelt, White House. A dark and terrible shadow was falling across our entire industry. Cecil B. DeMille. Irreplaceable loss from Harry Cohn. I am overcome by sorrow at the passing of such a wonderful, close, and dear friend from that pot Sam Goldman.
I am sure Mr. Goldman did not sign his telegram that way.
If he was an honest man, he would. Irving Thalberg was beyond doubt the leading single individual responsible for excellence in motion pictures. From David Selznick. Can you believe that?
Well, I think it's very nice.
Well, look again. Pay attention. Sneaky way of saying the mayor doesn't care about quality. It's an outright lie. It's calling me a schlockmeister.
I'm sure Mr. Selznick will
Oh, I know what he only meant. It's crystal clear. You beat that man wraps a condolence telegram around a personal insult and throws it through my window.
You shouldn't talk about Mr. Selznick that way. He's your son-in-law.
He's a son of a bitch from a long line of son of a bitches. He gambles. He drinks. He gambles more. Did you hear what Groucho Marx said the other day on the set in front of everyone?
No.
Why do great men die young? Schlemiels, they live to be 100. Thinks that kind of stuff doesn't get back to me?
It's not likely he was referring specifically to you, Mr. Mayor. Just a comment about the sad state of the world in general.
Have you ever met Groucho Marx?
No.
Well, you'd remember because you'd still be black and blue from where you grabbed your ass. And as of today, it's all on my shoulders. Lease payments, contracts, full company. He's gone. Where was gone? Along with everything that he ever wanted to do. All his plans for the future just shot dead. You see how good God is to me. Esther? Esther? Esther?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Let's have some hot coffee. Coffee? Ernie would like a nice cup of hot coffee right away. Louis Howe Productions doesn't work out the goddamn tap room. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely. Tell me, exactly how does the orangutan let you know if it's coming to this one?
That's a superstition. You know how superstitious stupid show people are.
How does he let everyone know?
Okay. If the orangutan is playing with himself first thing in the morning, then you know it's going to be a good day. And I got to admit the big lug is pretty accurate. So, I understand you're unhappy over the other wrestling.
Well, I understand you're looking to take on a production now.
I want somebody who can pick stories, rewrite scripts, edit the footage, so I can concentrate on running the business. And I'll tell you what you want.
Please do.
You want to be paid what you think you're worth.
Well, I definitely have all the skills you mentioned. Everyone in town knows it.
And I'll tell you something else you want. You want out of university before that girl's father kicks you out. This is a very small town, and everybody loves to gossip. So you put your cards on the table with me, and I'll do the same with you.
All right. I got involved with the boss's daughter, and now it's breaking up.
And despite the fact that you're an asset for his company, your days are universal enough.
That is my distinct impression of the case.
Cards on the table. Irving, you're a fine production manager. I understand your original stories. Other people say, other people make pictures to watch. Thalberg makes pictures to feel.
That's pretty flattering. I also think it's true. I can do just about anything for light comedy to heavy drama. I also will see the final cutting myself.
Here's where an audience is touched by a story. Here, here, and here. Any idiot can give a lecture. Any fool can put flesh on the screen. But this Thalberg, this takes real skill to reach. The heart of America is sentiment. And never forget, happy endings don't cry. I can find somebody who can handle stories, then I can do what I do best.
Which is?
Handling people. And in this trade, it's a full-time job. The men and women in this business, Thalberg, they're not normal. Most of them can barely tie their own shoes. Their lives are like train wrecks. Look, the whole New Examiner calls Hollywood an intriguing tour of the city stores in a glass-bottom boat. And what's swimming around down there is not easy to deal with. I don't have to tell you.
What methods do you use?
Any method that works. I hate to talk bad about actors. After all, without actors, we couldn't make pictures. But you know as well as I do, they're kind of cracked in the head. They're always doing things that'll ruin their careers overnight. Some respond to reason. Others I have to browbeat. Some I hypnotize with my eyes. Smith, may I hear? I'm going to tell you something very, very important. You're a much younger fellow than I am, and what's that got to do with an overdue bill? I'll tell you what that's got to do with an overdue bill. You're much younger than I am, which means that I will die before you do. And when that day comes, you will cry. You will weep at my funeral, you'll weep at my grave. And you're not going to help me now when I'm alive and well and here talking with you. Of course. Thanks. But give us a little more time.
It's none of my business. Not yet, anyway. Are you sure that's wise?
Okay. I'm going to let you in on something. Everything works out fine for me. Why? One reason. God is good to Louis Howe. That's why. Laugh if you want, but it's true. He always makes things work out for me. I'll give you for an instance. You know how I got my first big star, Miss Anita Stewart?
I know she makes pictures for you.
Yeah, she worked for Bodyguard, little big outfit. And I'll pay you $200 a week more than what you make it over in Universal. Now, that's my offer, and I'll think about it for now.
I definitely will.
You'll see me again, and we'll talk more.
Thalberg didn't know if going to work for this man would be the best thing he ever did or the worst. He'd have given even odds. What can I say? He took the job.
Just like it says. Right into each other's eyes, got it? And roll camera. And go. Nice. Good. Hey, that works out nice.
Oh, what did you expect it to do?
Every studio bought by Lowe's, they don't make any money, don't you understand? They go broke. That's his big problem now. I put out some discreet inquiries there.
A discreet movie there, a little bit the eighth wonder of the world.
I hear everything. I have a pipeline of information. One of my lawyers happens to be one of Marcus Lowe's lawyers. And I think that the Lowe Corporation wants to buy us out.
Have you approached Marcus Lowe yourself about this?
Yes, I will be soon.
So you haven't yet.
Well, Marcus will be visiting us shortly. The lawyers have already arranged a date.
Wow, that's very promising news, really very promising.
I'm going to have Lowe visit my company here. Mr. Lowe, what sets a producer apart from all the rest of the other fellows? What puts him head and shoulders above all the rest? How come is it that one man can turn out a flood of fine pictures while all the rest release a dribble and drag? We all use the same lines, the same cameras, the same film. One thing and one thing only makes a producer great. His brand. All of the theaters bought by Lowe's
sounds wonderful, Louis, but let's not get overly optimistic.
After I deliver my sales pitch to Mr. Lowe, he will be entranced. And then, after I work on it for a few weeks, he sends out his right-hand man, Mr. Nick Skin, to come out here to see us. That'll mean that it's as good as ever.
That's a mighty big fish you're after.
No, then you got it backwards. Wouldn't they catch you and me?
But does Lowe see it that way?
Oh, he will by the time I'm through with it.
Well, you give me your sales talk and we'll hope Mr. Nick Skate turns up on our doorstep. But as I said, let's not count on it.
Ye of little faith, Irving. What will be attractive? And Skate will follow. You know, every Sunday I take my family out for a drive. We go by the big studios, and I tell my girls, I say, I bet you'd be surprised if your Paul ran a big fancy place like that someday. You'll see, Irving. God is good. Wish is my command.
At the very least. Now, are there any questions?
Yes. What about Ben Hur?
All down in Italy, all over Italy. But we're fully committed, and we believe that it can be salvaged.
Well, we've seen some of the film footage, and it looks like a bad deli salad.
We may have to bring it back to California. It really is a horrible mess. They've wasted a good 200 reels of film. The photography is a disaster. The director's drunk half the time, and the star spends most of his time sleeping with the writer.
Is it a mess you can fix?
It's cost you over $2 million already, not including extortion payments to local authorities in Italy. We figure you'll need to start all over again. It'll cost you another $1.5 million, if not more.
Can you fix it?
Yes, I can fix it.
Good.
Sounds good.
Ray, why don't you fix it? Louis? Irving? Thank you very much, Mrs. Lincoln. I think we can all be very pleased. If you have some time this afternoon, why don't you take a little around the studio? And I'll have the lawyers fill out the title papers.
When the red robin comes bobbing along, there'll be no more sobbing when he starts singing his own sweet song. Hey, what do you think about this office, huh? Yours is upstairs and down the hallway. Oh, and Linda, you've put enough time this week. You knock off if you like.
Okay, then I'll see you later, Mr. Mayor, and congratulations again.
What do you say, Irving? Some fine linen curtains or some of those wooden fancy blind arrangements. What do you think?
Well, that's up to you, Louis. I better go down and project and look at what's in the pipeline.
You go right ahead, Irving. You go right ahead. Nick, Louis here. Look, Nick, I'm here with Irving, and we're talking about money again, and we need to get this settled. And as you know, Irving thinks that MGM's prosperity is mostly through to him. Yes, of course. Irving.
Hello.
Hello. Who's on the line?
The man who makes a feature a week for you guys is on the line.
Not all of those features make money, Irving.
They make enough for you guys to buy yachts.
You also make enough to be a yachtsman.
I have no interest in putzing around on the ocean, but I do have an interest in some of the offers I've been getting from other studios.
Irving, I cannot increase your salary. I have to shareholders to answer to.
Can you imagine what the shareholders will do to you if you let Thalberg leave MGM for greener pastures?
All right. What do you want?
I'll do you a favor. Let's forget about a salary increase. I'll stay if I can buy 100,000 shares of flow stock at, say, 80% discount.
Hey, wait a minute! I think I can make that happen. If you don't mind, I'd like to talk to him. Nick, what the hell is going on here? Louis, it's the only way we can keep him. I'm willing to make you a similar offer. A similar offer? How about the exact same offer?
says, while he's recovering.
What he's saying.
And who's going to replace you? Said I was kicking him while he was down. Well, I told him that I had 3,000 other employees to think about, not just him. Well, he simmered down and said that he didn't agree with what I was doing, that he understood. Then I left. Yes, sir. Where's Irving staying? In front.
They're staying at the Chateau Biarritz.
Okay. You take a telegram. Make sure that you send it to her to France. Irving? The current situation forces me and Nick to reorganize MGM Studios. I am placing you in charge of an independent production unit where you will make no more than 6 films of your own choice per year. Of course, this reorganization necessitates the elimination of your current position, head of production. And from now on, you will be a independent production producer. Irving, I'm doing this for your own good. Your good friend, Louis.
What's this? As soon as my current contract expires, I will be leaving MGM to join another company.
Okay. Irving, will you listen to me? Now, before you start listening to any other studios and their offers, you need to get together with Nick and I and discuss this, and I'm sure that we'll be
Well, I have discussed it with Nick. You're not the only one who cut a deal with Skink, you know.
Mr. Thalberg and family will be staying in Monterey. Directly thereafter, he will be going to the Hollywood Bowl where he's producing the play Everman. It's a medieval morality play about the state of grace of the human spirit.
Oh, that ought to pack a man.
It's for charity.
It better be. It better be. Yes. You have a nice time. Tell your kids that Uncle Louis settled.
You have a good vacation too, Mr. Nick.
We need to be able to see them all.
Right. Okay.
Irving got sick. He got sick very, very fast. He got sick too fast. They say that he's too sick to be moved right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Louis, I know.
Well, we had the company picnic yesterday out in the valley. Everything as usual. His wife sent a telegram. He read it to everyone. You know how Irving regretted not being able to be there with us. And how he was looking forward to being with us all at next year's picnic.
Next year's.
Well, they said that he's feeling better this morning, so that's something.
Is there something wrong with his line?
The doctors have an oxygen test set up over his bed.
Nick, it's Louis again. All we can do now is wait.
That's all we can do.
I wanted to see Larry. He knew I was there, Nick. I think that he knew it was me. We'll never see again.
I remember the scene, Louis.
Well, you see, it's just like this little girl giggling and crawling on the living room floor in the sun. It's just so
sort of seen that Irving would spend an extra $5,000 to shoot. A little bit like that. Louis? Are you all right? Me? I'm in the bed. I'm in the bed. Well, Louis, you keep me informed. You keep me fully informed. I have to go and fill in the board of directors. Sure, Nick. Sure. You tell them that everything is going to be just all right. I've got everything under control. They got nothing to worry about. Sure, I'll tell them, Louis. And Louis, you call me immediately when anything happens. You hear? The best friend that anyone could ever hope to have is now lost to me. Irving Thalberg oversaw the production of more than 400 feature films. He believed in the mission of motion pictures. He was a simple man who, in his short life, earned the respect and great admiration from all. Let's look support. Talented child. Just hope.
Is she all right?
Sure. She's strong like an ox. And graceful. Met both not graceful. She sang the song of death. She was in a couple of our pictures, wasn't she?
Yes, a lady's quarrels and a new movie.
Oh, she sure has gained a lot of weight since then. Fat as a cow. But she can still sing. She was crying, you know. When she finished. Stepped out. Then the rabbi talked about Irving for a while. I mean, you work side by side, 14 years of back-breaking labor. We built this whole company. Brick by goddamn brick. And as of today, it's all on my shoulders. Release dates, contracts, the whole company. He's gone. Irving's gone. Along with everything that he ever wanted to do. And all of his plans for the future just shot to him. You see how good God is to me.